The equation of justice. The fluorescent lights buzzed overhead in room 204 as 28 students shuffled into their seats for advanced mathematics. Marcus Thompson slipped quietly into his usual spot in the back corner, hoping to avoid attention. His worn notebook and pencil stub were his only companions in this hostile territory. Mr. Bradley strutted to the front, his cold eyes scanning the room like a predator. Well, he sneered, his voice dripping with disdain. Look who decided to grace us with his presence today. His gaze locked onto Marcus, and several students shifted uncomfortably in their seats. Thompson. Mr. Bradley barked. Since you think you belong in advanced math, let's see what you can do. He turned to the whiteboard and scribbled a complex differential equation that made even the brightest students gulp. Solve this. Right now. In front of everyone. Whispers rippled through the classroom. Sarah Kim shot Marcus a sympathetic look while others smirked, expecting failure. The equation sprawled across the board like a mathematical monster, designed to humiliate rather than educate. I'm waiting, Mr. Bradley tapped his foot impatiently, arms crossed. The silence grew thick with tension as all eyes focused on Marcus. Marcus stood slowly, his heart pounding like thunder in his chest. He approached the whiteboard with steady steps, ignoring the sneakers from his classmates. His fingers gripped the marker as he studied the equation that had stumped college students. This is a second-order nonlinear differential equation, Marcus said quietly, his voice growing stronger with each word. You can solve it using the substitution method combined with separation of variables. Mr. Bradley's smug expression began to crack as Marcus started writing. Numbers and symbols flowed from the marker like music, each step logical and precise. Marcus had spent countless nights in the public library, devouring mathematics books while his mother worked double shifts at the hospital. Advanced calculus, quantum mechanics, theoretical physics. He had taught himself everything the school refused to offer him. First, let y equal v times x, Marcus explained, his confidence building. Then we substitute and integrate by parts. His hand moved swiftly across the board, transforming the chaotic equation into elegant solutions. The classroom fell dead silent. Even the clock seemed to stop ticking. The answer is y equals negative 2x squared plus 3x plus c, Marcus announced, stepping back from the completed solution. Mr. Bradley's face turned pale, then red with fury. That's impossible. He sputtered. You cheated. There's no way you could solve that. But the mathematics on the board spoke louder than his denial. You copied this from somewhere. Mr. Bradley shouted, his voice echoing off the classroom walls. No student in this school could solve that equation, especially not. He caught himself before finishing the sentence, but everyone knew what he meant. Marcus's jaw tightened. I solved it step by step, sir. You watched me do it. Lies. Mr. Bradley slammed his hand on the desk. You had the answer written somewhere. Show me your pockets. Empty your backpack. The other students exchanged uncomfortable glances. This had gone too far. Sarah Kim quietly pulled out her phone, her thumb hovering over the record button. Something told her this moment needed to be captured. I demand you search him. Mr. Bradley continued his tirade. This is academic dishonesty at its finest. But sir, Sarah spoke up, we all saw him solve it. He explained every step. Don't defend him, Miss Kim. Mr. Bradley spun around. He's making a mockery of this advanced class. The tension crackled like electricity. Other students began whispering angrily among themselves. Marcus stood his ground, his dignity intact despite the accusations flying around him. Sarah pressed record. The truth needed witnesses, and she would make sure it had them. Within minutes, Principal Davis burst through the classroom door, her expression stern and focused. What exactly is happening here? She demanded, surveying the chaotic scene. This student cheated on an advanced problem. Mr. Bradley insisted, pointing accusingly at Marcus. I want him removed from my class immediately. Principal Davis examined the whiteboard, her eyebrows rising at the complex solution. Marcus, did you solve this yourself? Yes, ma'am, Marcus replied calmly. I can solve another one if you like. Just then, Dr. Williams from the local university appeared in the doorway. She had been scheduled to observe the advanced math program. Her eyes widened as she studied the equation on the board. This is graduate-level mathematics, Dr. Williams whispered in amazement. Who solved this? Marcus did, Principal Davis replied. Mr. Bradley claims he cheated. Dr. Williams turned to Marcus. Young man, can you walk me through your solution? Marcus nodded and began explaining his methodology. His knowledge flowed effortlessly, covering advanced concepts that impressed even the university professor. Meanwhile, Sarah stepped forward. Principal Davis, I recorded everything on my phone. Marcus solved it fair and square. Mr. Bradley has been targeting him all semester. The evidence was undeniable. The video evidence sealed Mr. Bradley's fate. Within a week, he was removed from his position, and the school board launched a full investigation into discriminatory practices. His teaching license was suspended pending review. Dr. Williams wasted no time offering Marcus a full scholarship to the university's accelerated mathematics program. Talent like yours shouldn't be wasted, she told him with genuine admiration. Principal Davis implemented new policies requiring bias training for all faculty and established a mentorship program, connecting gifted students with university professors. The school district created advanced placement opportunities for all students, regardless of background. Marcus stood in the same classroom weeks later, now tutoring other students in advanced mathematics. Sarah sat nearby, having become the school's student advocate for academic fairness. You know, Marcus said to his new pupils, mathematics doesn't see color. It only sees truth. Outside the window, the sun shone brighter than before. Justice had prevailed, and hope had taken root. The equation of equality was finally balanced, proving that brilliance comes from dedication, not discrimination. The future looked infinitely possible.